Hey class of 2020, this is Jost, and I just wanted to wish my AP Lit seniors, my journalism seniors, and my Shakespeare class a happy graduation and a wonderful future. I've enjoyed getting to know each and every one of you guys, and I wish you all the best.
Hi seniors, this is Miss McGowan, your librarian. I just wanted to wish you a big congratulations and a best of luck, and to remind you to keep reading.
Hello, class of 2020. It's Mr. Clifton, and I want to just say how proud I am of you. We've covered more curriculum than any class I've ever taught before in my classes this year, and that's due to your willingness to continually add on when I say let's do more. You've been through so much, and you never blinked when more was thrown on your plate. I want you to know that our conversations and interactions in my class have meant the world to me. Please never stop learning and growing. Keep us informed as you move through life. I'm so excited to see what you do next. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hey, class of 2020, this is Mr. Gresham coming at you. Just wanted to wish you all happy graduation and wonderful future. Go get it.
Hello, class of 2020. It's Senora Dreef here to remind you that this is your year. You did this, and you should be so proud of yourselves. I'm excited for you and your future. I hope you had a great graduation day, and I look forward to seeing what you do in the years to come. Bye, class of 2020. We'll never forget you.
Hey 2020, it's Miss Bear. Congratulations on your graduation. I'm so proud of all of the hard work you've put into the past 4 years, and I'm so excited for everything that your future has in store.
Hey 2020, it's Gatehouse. Congratulations, you guys did it. You're graduated. Want to give a special shout out to the leadership seniors. Tell you guys I'm going to miss you, and I've enjoyed our 4 years together on campus. Bye guys, congratulations.
Hey, congratulations, class of 2020. This is Coach Cortez here. I just want to shout out to my senior volleyball girls and senior volleyball guys. It's been awesome coaching you guys, and I wish you the best going forward. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hey class of 2020, Mrs. Cleveland here. Congratulations to all those I have had the privilege to teach, coach, and meet. Please know that I'm thinking of you today. I'm sending my best to all of you and wishing you well on your next chapter.
Hey 2020, it's Pang. Just wanted to congratulate you on your graduation and wish you the best in the future. I hope you'll keep in touch and come back to visit when we're all safe and have the all clear. Talk to you soon.
What's up, class of 2020? This is Mr. Han. Enjoy the moment. Smile in the pictures. Look back at the last 4 years of high school. Remember those moments, because you're going to be telling stories for quite a long time. Smile. You guys rock. Take care.
Hi seniors, this is Miss Semitis. I am so sad that I am not able to say goodbye to you in person. You have been a marvelous class. Many of you I've had as pupils. Some of you I'm currently meeting every morning through Zoom in a short story class. I call you great scholars, and I mean that sincerely. I had intended to walk with you for your graduation, as it is going to be my last year at Granada also. I will carry you in my heart, and I wish you all the very best to have a successful and joyful and rewarding life. Many blessings to you. And for those of you who'd like to stay in touch, please do so. Bye-bye.
Dear Class of 2020, you're a unique class that will go down in history as graduating under unprecedented circumstances. You're graduating at a tough time, but I believe in my heart that better days are coming. It may take some time, but I hope you keep believing. Even though graduation is going to look different for you, it's more meaningful because of the numerous adversities you faced during shelter in place. You've put in 4 years of hard work, you've learned and grown so much and had to quickly adapt to distant learning to complete your last trimester of high school. You take with you many beautiful memories, new friendships, and valuable life experiences. You also learn that it's never too late to start over or to try something new. Never stop dreaming and believing in yourself. Stay true to yourself, your convictions, be transparent, forgiving, embrace diversity, but most importantly, whatever you do it with love and passion. One last note to my AP Spanish students. Estoy extremadamente orgullosa de ustedes. Han logrado mucho más de lo que ustedes podrían imaginarse. Sigan alcanzando sus metas, a pesar de todos los retos y desafíos que se encuentren por el camino. No dejen de practicar su español que mucho esfuerzo les costó. Tener la habilidad de comunicarse en otro idioma y con otras culturas es algo que lo llevarán con ustedes el resto de su vida. Los extrañaré y los quiero muchísimo. As you graduate, you're all in my proudest and happiest thoughts. The Granada staff, your family and friends, will be here for you, cheering you on, looking forward to wherever life takes you next, and feeling so proud of you. Good luck and congratulations, Class of 2020.
Hello, seniors. This is Miss Taggart, and I want to congratulate you for a job well done. Over 13 years you've been in school, and I am so amazingly proud of you. My God, you did it. You finished it. I wish you the very best in the future, and come back and see me, okay? I really, really, really appreciate every single one of you that stepped through MM3 and sat with me for the second trimester of your senior year. Congratulations again, seniors, and good luck in everything you do.
Never stop dreaming.
Good evening, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Granada High School class of 2020. I'm Matthew Hart, and I'm very honored to stand here as Granada's principal and present to you the 547 seniors who are celebrating this milestone. I would also like to acknowledge Evangeline Sugden, Vice Principal for our senior graduating class. We are both honored to welcome all of you, family and friends, to this very special 54th graduation ceremony of Granada High School. This evening, I would like to start by recognizing some important community members who have supported these students behind the scenes. Superintendent Kelly Bowers, Deputy Superintendent of Administrative Services Chris Van Schack, Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services Michael Biondi, and the members of our LVJ USD School Board, Chair Craig Bueno, Ann White, Chuck Rogie, Emily Prusso, and GHS parent of his own graduating senior, Chris Wenzel. All of us recognize the accomplishments of these young men and women, and we celebrate as they process across the stage, walking up as high school seniors and leaving as high school graduates. This evening's celebration marks the 54th anniversary of Granada High School sending graduates into the world. Half a century ago, those early Matadors created an innovative school whose students made a difference in their community and who would go on to make a difference in our world as graduates. I am willing to bet that some of those Matador graduates from the past are part of our community right now, celebrating their own new graduate within the Granada class of 2020. Students, recently you opened the letters you wrote to yourselves when you were just freshmen in your FIT classes, letters in which you anticipated who you would be tonight. I hope that you have had a chance to reflect over the past 4 years and to see how much you have changed as individuals. I hope that you also see that you have changed Granada. You have made a difference. My message for you tonight is to thank you for making a difference in the lives of your teachers, your friends, your community, and in one another. It is also a necessary part of my message to acknowledge the unique circumstances in which the class of 2020 finds themselves. Years ago, as you entered kindergarten, many of you came onto the Granada football field to take a photograph looking forward to this moment. I was here as well, early in my educational career, teaching English. Now we're all here living this moment, and none of us could have anticipated that it would look like this. But it's also an ideal chance to take stock and consider what this means as you enter the adult world. I have news for you. This will not be the last crisis that you face in your life. My sincere hope is that Granada has played a part in preparing you to face adversity with pride, respect, integrity, diversity, and excellence. Everything that I have seen from Granada students makes me optimistic in this regard. When faced with challenge, GHS students have reacted with care instead of conceit, unity instead of partisanship, and gratitude instead of despair. You've shown that Granada is a school that cares about others. Over the years, you've made Granada inclusive by supporting the Shooting Stars, the Special Olympics, and by working to involve all students in Spirit Weeks and Granada's Got Talent and Homecoming. You've broken blood drive records and run fundraisers that have brightened the holidays for local families. You've entertained us at musical and theatrical performances, supported each other at sporting events, and excelled in your academics. Honestly and finally, you have challenged us as educators, challenged us to match in quality what you've achieved. In all that you have done, you are an intelligent, caring, and talented group. You will be remembered not for the circumstances of your graduation, but for the quality of your character. The entire Granada staff is proud to have walked with you through these past 4 years. Congratulations on this major accomplishment. As we continue our ceremony, I am pleased to welcome to the podium our Associated Student Body President, Zachary Miller. Zach has been a leader at Granada and in the community. Tonight, he will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please join me in saluting our flag by saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please join us in honoring America with the presentation of our national anthem. Singing for us tonight will be Blake Stokes.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets struck the bombs bursting in air. It gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the lands of the free and the home of the brave.
It is now my pleasure to invite to the stage the leader of the senior class. Please welcome Senior Class President Jesse Watson.
Class of 2020, Today is the day we've looked forward to for the past 12 years. A day in the future that seems so far away when our parents dropped us off for our first days of school. A day our parents have been secretly dreading since they dropped us off at kindergarten all those years ago. A day that means we're exiting the world we know and entering an unknown future. We've counted down the years, months, and days until this exact moment. But now that it's finally here, I almost wish it wasn't. I wish we had a little more time at Granada and more time together. We thought we had more days at school left and more memories to make. But unfortunately, these last few months didn't go the way we thought they would. None of this has been remotely how we pictured it. Even this ceremony is different than we thought it would be. While I'm honored to have the opportunity to address you one last time as class president, I never pictured myself giving this speech to a camera. I think in this period of life, it's been so easy to focus on all the things we're missing out on, like the normal end to high school we were supposed to have and all the events that came with it. But what I've discovered these past few months is that even though our senior year was cut short, we still have so many amazing memories together that we have to focus on, rather than what we lost. One missed trimester is a short amount of time compared to the 12 years we've had together. So, I want to take a few moments to reflect on the memories we did have, the moments that will make up our recollection of high school. We started our days at Granada like little fish lost in a big ocean. We thought we knew who we were already, but we still had a lot of growing to do. Everything was new, and everybody at this new school seemed like they were twice the size of us. We quickly adapted, however, as we showed in our first homecoming skit. Although the skit itself was maybe 10 minutes long, the season leading up to it brought our class together for the first time. We took fit classes and learned the fastest ways around campus, random facts about Granada, and realized that the teachers at Granada were approachable and interested in our lives and our success. We tried out for sports teams we would play on for the next 4 years, joined clubs, and fell asleep several times while reading Dickens' Great Expectations for English homework. I personally can attribute some of my best naps to the first few chapters. By the end of that year that felt like it would never end, we were full-fledged high school students, starting our journey together with just 3 more years to go. When sophomore year rolled around, many of us were focused on getting our driver's permits and licenses. Even though we were still so young, that small piece of independence made us feel so old, and it made our parents feel even older. That year, our skit took place on a cruise ship, and we as a class took our throne as one of the best classes at skits. Sophomore year, we formed new friendships, and we began to understand who we were. They were simpler times with simpler classes, where we tried new courses and discovered what we were passionate about. By the end of sophomore year, we were tired of being underclassmen and couldn't wait to move up and become upperclassmen. In our junior year, we challenged ourselves to learn more and grow as people. We took college-level courses and started to think about our future plans more as the end of high school appeared on our horizons. Amidst all the rising levels of work, we still managed to pull off our ABC Studios skit and our first pre-skit ever. That year, we started to realize that Granada and our class were special in the sense that we were a family of sorts. We had our first, and what turned out to be our only prom, where we danced together and ate way too much at the dessert bar. Our junior year consisted of studying for SATs and ACTs and loads of homework. But it was also a year of growing up and becoming the people we wanted to be. It was a tough year, but it was also one of the most rewarding. The hard work we put in was balanced by the fun we had together and the greater sense of individuality we felt as we grew up. And finally, this year, we started our long-awaited last year of high school with senior sunrise at Top of the World. And although you could barely see the sun through all the clouds, there was an excitement in the air as we started a year unlike any of the others. We spent our Friday nights decked out in black and gold at the front of the bleachers, cheering for our football team or our basketball teams, and win or lose, we'd always end up at In-N-Out after the games. We spent hours and hours perfecting our applications to our dream schools before we sent them off with high hopes. In September, we performed our final skit and left Granada with a gold standard of what a skit should be. Our theme was Adventureland, and our message to the school was that the best part of an adventure was the journey, not the end point. We wanted to tell the school to enjoy high school while it lasts, because the end comes before you know it. Little did we know, 8 months later, we'd be the ones that needed to hear that message the most. Our adventure ended before we expected it, but the adventure we had was amazing while it lasted. Although we might not have realized it when they were happening, the small moments are what we'll remember most from high school. We'll remember off-campus lunches with friends, late-night drives listening to music, and our last homecoming and winter ball dances. When school was canceled, it felt as though our journey had come to an end, but we were still making memories that we'll cherish years from now as an important part of our senior year. We might have spent a lot of time doing nothing, but we've also stayed connected through virtual spirit days, Zoom calls, and socially distanced hangouts. The class of 2020 was able to step up and make an effort to maintain some semblance of community, showing our perseverance and connection as a class. Over the past 4 years, we've grown from freshmen who weren't sure of their place in the world to adults ready to shape a world that needs bright young leaders. We've made friendships that will last a lifetime and have supported each other as we grew up and became the people we are now. We left our mark on Granada and made it a more positive and inclusive place than it was when we first stepped on campus. We have faced adversity like no other class has, and we have come out of it ready to change the world. Although we're leaving Granada, we're leaving with lifelong friendships, greater knowledge, and unique memories. The Granada class of 2020 is a special class that will be remembered for the impact they've had on Granada and the impact they'll have on the world. Before I end, I want to thank our teachers who have stuck with us through everything that happened. Thank you for always supporting us and taking the time to invest in our lives and our futures. Without you, we wouldn't be where we are today or be the people we have become. I'd also like to thank our families who have been with us on this journey since the very first day, who countless times have stayed up late helping us finish up projects last minute and have encouraged us to keep going even when it got tough. Thank you for supporting us and loving us. Finally, I'd like to thank my class for giving me the opportunity to be your class president for the past 4 years. I've learned so much from you, and I am so proud to be a part of the Class of 2020 family. Congratulations, Class of 2020. Although it didn't go exactly how we pictured it, we've made it. These past 12 years have been the best adventure yet. Now let's go start our new journeys.
Now it is my honor to introduce the class valedictorian, Cassidy Holloway. Cassidy is one of our IB Diploma students and has a GPA of 4.58. She is a student athlete who participated in cross country and track during her time at GHS. In the fall, she will be enrolled in UC San Diego, where she will study marine biology, building on her knowledge and love for aquatic and animal life. Please welcome Cassidy Holloway.
Hello, fellow Class of 2020 graduates. I know this speech isn't being given under the most normal of circumstances, but I still want to give you the best one possible. So here we go. My name is Cassidy Holloway, and I am your 2020 valedictorian. We've been through so many things together, so there's a lot to cover. I'm going to start with some well-earned thank yous, go over our best moments, and end with some advice. First off, none of our high school experiences would have been possible without some very important people, so I'm going to thank them for all of us, because they definitely deserve it. First is, of course, the teachers. School isn't always fun, shout out to Monday mornings, but our teachers work hard to make lessons interesting and help us understand difficult topics. I think we can all agree the best lessons were those involving food. I also have to thank all the office staff who graciously deal with all our complaining about changing schedules and making sure we get our team photos, even if we don't look that great in them. Our campus life also wouldn't have been complete without our custodians, police officers, and campus supervisors, who clean up after our awesome rallies, more on that later, and work hard to keep us safe. I absolutely have to thank all our coaches. They come back after teaching all day to help us achieve our goals. I couldn't even dream of giving this speech without thanking our advisors, Newkirk, Pang, Codelli, and Bear. They work tirelessly with all our kids in leadership to help us plan the best rallies, dances, and skits possible. Lastly, but certainly not least, is all our families. They're the ones that drive us places, buy our things, and have dealt with us the last 17 to 18 years. Their support is the reason we've all made it this far, so thank you, families, for all the sacrifices you make. We appreciate them. Now that I've thanked all those people, it's time to thank you all. These past 4 years have been crazy fun, and it went by quicker than I could have ever imagined. It seems like just yesterday we were all sitting in our fit classes, learning all the different ways to take notes, or, my favorite lesson, drawing with chalk. I don't think any of us can forget our freshman skit, Under the Phone Screen. I have to say, I've never seen any group dance to The Phone is Ringing better than us. It was definitely one of the best freshman skits and set us up beautifully for the next 4 years of our lives. We all went through a lot of new things together. Our first homecoming, our first major finals, and, if you sat outside, fending off the seagulls. But what stands out to me from freshman year the most was meeting so many new incredible people. Just when you thought you knew everyone, then you'd switch classes and be like, who are all these people? But that's what made it fun, getting to make new friends and having some interesting conversations. Then we roll into sophomore year. For some of us, that meant our first AP class and a new obsession with the Russian Rev. And I think the best recreation of Jack and Rose ever done. It's also when we started our motto, bringing spirit back, which we for sure nailed. Junior year came all too fast. We had a lot more freedom to choose classes, but also a lot more homework. It was definitely a crazy time in all our lives. The thing that got me through all the madness was my fabulous friends. Whether they were ones I've had for years or new ones I just met, I could have never survived without their support, advice, and tolerance of my terrible jokes. For Skit, Vicky, the not-so-observant tour guide, returned to help us get our spirit back. There were absolutely some high-quality dance moves and a very uplifting theme. Not only do we have the best-sounding graduating year, but also the most enthusiastic class. Our leadership helped host many lively rallies, which I remember furiously sprinting with my friends to get the perfect seats. And we definitely showed the other classes how it's done. Not only by how great they were planned, but by how much spirit we showed in them. And that brings us to senior year. I expected this year to be interesting, but this is not exactly what any of us had in mind. We all thought this year would have 20/20 vision. Maybe we all need some glasses, but that doesn't change any of the great things that we did get to do. I was lucky to be involved in our fantastic pre-skit. I mean, who else could have made a jungle cruise through the middle of the school? Words can't even capture how inspiring the skit was. It perfectly balanced humor with the crucial message of togetherness and being true to who you are. I know it made several people cry, and I hope we can all remember to act with kindness and embrace ourselves. This year honestly went by in a blur. I can easily remember so many amazing days this year. Shout out to my fellow IB Diploma kids who had a 0 period second try. And I don't think any of us can forget the excessive honking that always happened in the parking lot. These last few months may have been cut short, but we still had the greatest senior prank of all time, 3 months off of school. I think that definitely qualifies as the longest senior ditch day ever. And graduation may look a bit different, but we still get to have it. We got to have a nice breakfast, see some of our fellow graduates, and listen to some great speeches. Now that we've had all that nostalgia, it's time for a bit of advice. This is something I have learned within the last 4 years, especially because of Granada. It's to try new things, especially if they scare you just a bit. Most of you probably know that I run cross country and track. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's what I talk about at least a third of my day. I love running so much and can be caught saying join cross country to anyone I think would be interested in joining the team. But it might surprise you all that joining the team had me really scared. I was looking for a new sport, and running had been on my mind for a while. I thought it sounded like fun. Yes, you heard me right, fun. But I was also terrified. Everyone on the team looked so fast and like they knew what they were doing. Me, on the other hand, would feel like I had finished some grand workout after 2 miles. With a bit of pushing from the people around me, I worked up enough courage to join. And let me tell you, that first day showed me that I did not have as much endurance as I thought. However, we started out slow, and everyone was so supportive. Even people who were way faster than me slowed down to have a conversation with each and every one of us new runners. Cross country has turned out to be one of the best experiences of my life, giving me the bestest friends I could ask for and teaching me invaluable lessons, such as resilience and hard work. But you all are here, graduating, so you know a little something about those. The real moral of this story is that it's important to try new things. Even if it may seem a bit scary and perhaps crazy at first. If it's something you're really passionate about, you need to go try it out. It may just end up being one of the best things in your life. These last 4 years with all of you have been marvelous. We've had some crazy times that we'll never forget. I know right now things aren't going exactly to plan. However, this quarantine is not permanent and we'll be back together soon. Especially now, it's vital to remember to appreciate your friends, family, and everything you have. Most importantly, celebrate you. You've done a lot of hard work, including homework, speeches, essential assignments, and giving the school the best skits it's seen. I have to say it, we're all in this together. We didn't get our high school musical moment of jumping dramatically with a cap and gown in front of everyone, but we've had this incredible journey together, and we're still fabulous. While some of us can't wait to leave, Granada will always be a part of who we are. We've made lifelong friends, hobbies, and now a fancy new diploma. I know some of us are going to college, others are leaving time to work, and a few are taking a gap year to pursue music. It doesn't matter where you're going now. Just don't forget the great times, and remember that you can do it. You've done this, and to try some new things every once in a while. It's been wild, comrades. Go IB, join cross country, and, as always, stay classy. Thank you.
Each year, the senior class chooses a teacher that they would like to address them during graduation. The class of 2020 has chosen a teacher that has challenged and inspired them. She taught them social studies and served as the senior class advisor. She led their development as leaders and inspired them to become caring citizens and contributors to their community. She is, without a doubt, the teacher who has made a mark on their lives. Please welcome Granada teacher, Ms. Summer Newkirk.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and the class of 2020. It is an honor to speak to you and to recognize the hard work and dedication of this class. As one of the advisors, I look back on these past 4 years, and I can't help but remember our first fall together. It was the fall of 2016. If you know anything about Granada, you know that homecoming is kind of a big deal. Every year, classes come together in a creative way to present a spirited skit to the school. That fall, this class came together in their first skit debut. For advisors involved, that first year is just as exciting as the last. It is the time when we all get to know the spirit and the character of a class. I remember how fun-loving and kind-hearted this class was, and how excited you were to participate in your very first ever high school homecoming. The level of engagement can differ, as some kids get in there and do a bit of the acting, dancing, script writing, the art, and others choose to be a supportive audience in the bleachers. That year was particularly interesting though. If you recall, that was the year of the smoke bombs, sandwich throwing, and some other not-so-classy behavior. It was an off year, to say the least. But I'll never forget when y'all took the stage for the very first time. You were so excited. But then the mics went out, and the hecklers came out, and my heart dropped as the whole school watched. But then there was a pause, and with dignity and bravery, the class of 2020 stood tall. You spoke up loud, and you did not waver. Furthermore, the class members in the bleachers supported their classmates. I was in awe of this class. In a moment that could have discouraged many people for years to come, this class held their heads high and courageously led by example. In fact, the senior class that year recognized you all for this display. Your courage and character as a class made me realize that even as freshmen, you epitomized what it means to be a matador, and you stayed classy. The individuals in this class are not afraid to come together and rise above the obstacles that are set before them. You were the ones that came into this world when it seemed as if our world had stopped turning, as our nation faced the war on terror. You are now the class that faces what may feel like a world of uncertainty again. I think it would be disingenuous of me not to recognize the unique circumstances you find yourself and the world today. But let me remind you that as you head out to what appears to be unpredictability, you have already shown much growth and selflessness. Your dedication to helping others has been evident over the past 4 years. Whether it was to run around campus for 24 straight hours to help fight against human trafficking, or to make Granada feel like home to all by pledging to bring spirit back, or by focusing on helping others handle stress and practice wellness. You have shown the importance and the value of appreciating personal connections that are made daily. You are the class that after homecoming practices and skits, you would gather together and sing a song that truly represents your love and care for each other, no matter your differences in opinions, beliefs, and affiliations. Lean on Me is the song that will forever remind me of the grace, humility, and kind spirit of the class of 2020. We must value the moments we share, even if they are cut short. And although differences may arise, being there for each other is essential. The students in the class of 2020 have worked hard to build a community here on campus through student activities, athletics, and academics in the classrooms of Granada. Your shared experiences and changes you've made together have bonded you beyond your time at Granada. The spirit and the soul of 2020 will guide you in the future to continue to make differences to this world. You are all truly extraordinary in your own way. As you head out to your futures, I want the class of 2020 to consider the power of vulnerability and your ability to be resilient. Vulnerability is often mistaken for weakness, but is one of the greatest measures of courage. The ability to be vulnerable enough to be real and practice self-advocacy in challenging times will help you take your courage to new places and new adventures. Practicing and polishing the ability to be resilient or to withstand and bounce back after life throws you a curveball can be such a gift. Remember, we may be altered by what happens to us, but these moments do not solely define who we are or who we will become. You have been given moments in your lives already to practice these, and this will help you to successfully navigate the adventures and scenic byways of life. We walk away after working and getting to know each other over these past 4 years, and I'm inspired by your ability to choose love over hate, courage over fear, and adventure over ease. The time is now for you to set off down a road that may not always seem clear, and to allow for those detours that will continue to help mold you into the best version of yourself for this world. We are so proud of every one of you, and we cannot wait to see the remarkable things you do. Congratulations and best of luck to the class of 2020.
It is now my honor and my pleasure to introduce special members of the Granada faculty who have been chosen by the class of 2020 to identify these students by name and to present their diplomas. Those teachers who will read names are Terry Grass, Gregory Gomes, Julian Avila, Aaron Marine, Corrigan Willis, and Keith Pickering Walters. With the authority given to me by the state of California, I declare on this 5th day of June in the year 2020 that each of the students whose names will follow have successfully completed the requirements as defined by the trustees of the Livermore Valley Joint Unified School District and the state of California, and have, therefore, earned a high school diploma. We will now present diplomas to the graduating class of 2020.
Congratulations, seniors, class of 2020. Just a reminder, we will not be showing the diploma ceremony tonight. That will be available for you next week. Tonight, you will be able to view our speeches as well as some messages from some very special guests. Congratulations.
Graduates, it is customary to move the tassel on your cap to the left side as an outward sign that you have completed high school. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, I proudly present to you the graduates of the Granada High School class of 2020.
Hi everybody, Steve Kerr from the Golden State Warriors. I wanted to take this opportunity to say congratulations to the class of 2020. Everyone in the Bay Area is extremely proud of you and your accomplishment, especially under such difficult circumstances over the past several months. As any coach would tell you, you're going to face a lot of adversity at some point in the game, or in this case, in life. And to persevere through that adversity is really what's going to set you apart and make you a champion. You guys have crossed the first hurdle, should be really commended for that. And I just want to say congratulations again. Go make the Bay Area proud.
Class of 2020, it's your boy Clay Thompson here with Dub Nation. I know y'all going through it right now, not being able to participate in your graduation ceremony or go to prom, have your little party bus, your little photo ops. I know it sucks, you can't do those things, but I promise you the best times are ahead. And this is a hiccup for everybody, but it's just gonna make you that much stronger. We're all gonna see so much adversity in life, whether we like it or not. It's just how you handle that adversity is what defines you as a person and builds character. So I just wanted to wish y'all a beautiful summer. And this is just the beginning of so many amazing adventures y'all are gonna take.
What's going on, everyone? It's Juan Toscano Anderson of the Golden State Warriors, Castro Valley High alum, class of 2011. I myself am also from the Bay Area. And it doesn't seem like 9 years ago when I graduated. But regardless of how long it's been since I was in your shoes, congratulations to this year's graduates, the class of 2020. Although with everything that's going on, I understand you guys can be a little discouraged and trying to figure out what's going to happen next in your life. Just stay positive. You know, things will pass over. Keep your goals there. Keep your dreams there. Follow them. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you put your minds to. I myself never thought that I would be in the NBA. And just like you guys, I'm also from the Bay Area. So if I can do it, you guys can do it as well. I encourage you guys to continue to stay positive and just continue to stay persistent. Stay safe, stay healthy. And if you really want to do it right, follow it in this guy's next footsteps.
Hey everybody, Stephen Curry here from the Golden State Warriors. Congratulations to the Bay Area class of 2020. You guys did it. And you did it under some pretty unique and uncertain circumstances, to say the least. So congratulations. Now it's time to go out and conquer the world. As the last few months have taught everybody, expect the unexpected, be able to adapt, but don't let anything stand in your way. I'm a firm believer in the mantra, I can do all things, and I hope you are too. So now it's time to go and live that out every single day. Congratulations again. We got you. Rooting for you guys. All the support and love. Peace.
2020 graduates, congratulations on an amazing accomplishment.
Though today looks a little different than you likely imagined, don't let it dull your sense of pride.
You deserve to celebrate yourself, your years of hard work and dedication, and this milestone in your life.
What we're experiencing today will impact lives forever.
People will remember their lives in two parts, before the pandemic and after.
We applaud each and every one of you for reaching a major milestone in the midst of so much uncertainty.
The adversity you face now will make you stronger and more resilient in the future.
From our green and gold family to you, we want to let you know that you inspire us.
Continue to go in the direction of your dreams.
And hit your goals out of the ballpark.
Work hard, support each other, and remember you can do anything you set your mind to.
To the class of 2020, congratulations.
The mission of the Livermore Valley Joint Unified School District is to ensure that each student graduates with the skills needed to contribute and thrive in a changing world. And certainly, the world as we've all come to know it has changed in such a short time, more than any of us could ever have imagined. And while the world around us has certainly changed, what has never changed is our collective commitment to support and celebrate you and your future success. You did it. You made it. Soak it in and enjoy the culmination of all that you've worked to accomplish over so many years. For you, our graduating class of 2020 are the living embodiment of our district's mission. You're graduating with an amazing skill set, and throughout your academic career in LVJUSD, you've contributed in meaningful ways to your school and community. You're not just surviving in the midst of challenges, you're thriving, and you will continue to do so as you take these next steps beyond high school. As your superintendent, I couldn't be more proud. The class of 2020 has always been memorable and unique as you tackled major issues like vaping and campus safety and chose charitable causes to support over the past 4 years. You've been top competitors in athletics and impressed us all with your talents in journalism, debate, on the stage, and in musical and theater performances. You've led the way in scholarly endeavors and programs such as green engineering, ag science, biotech, international baccalaureate, career tech, and cybersecurity, and so much more. You've started and joined clubs to celebrate your diversity and to come together. You've made every moment count. And remarkably throughout, you've become incredible role models for our younger students who admire and look up to you, and rightly so. And you've earned the admiration of all of us as well. And now, as you face this latest challenge of graduating in the midst of a global pandemic, by all accounts, you will be the graduating class that is absolutely the most unforgettable for what you've faced and triumphed over. You've left an indelible imprint on all of us, and you will be in the history books, without a doubt. To our graduating seniors, I want to express my continued confidence and belief in you. You've witnessed the unimaginable, and yet you have persevered, and you will be stronger for it. Whenever we meet with college admissions folks or ask industry leaders and universities what they're looking for in their prospective scholars or new hires, they resoundingly tell us they're looking for those who demonstrate resilience and grit. To have grit means to have courage and to show the strength of your character in all that you do, to demonstrate passion and perseverance. Someone with grit makes things happen. When I was growing up, I always used to imagine and dream of accomplishing great things. And my dad would always say, "Little girl, it's not enough to dream. You need to set goals." After all, a goal is just a dream with a deadline. And I've watched as you have dreamed and then set your goals and commitments, and then most importantly, followed through on them. The fact that today, each and every one of you are standing proudly and earning your high school diploma in the midst of a global crisis proves that you have true grit. There's a favorite quote by James Lane Allen: "Adversity does not build character, it reveals it." Well, all eyes have been upon you since you were in kindergarten, as the inaugural class of 2020, posing for a panoramic photo on the Granada field. And all eyes have been on you even more so over the past few months, and you've revealed and shown us what you're made of. You've displayed true character, grace, and dignity throughout. As individuals, you display the natural curiosity and fierceness of the Del Valle Timberwolf, the trailblazing adventurous spirit and unmatched work ethic of the Livermore Cowboy, the cleverness and industriousness of the Vineyard Raven, and the skill, grace, and daring of the Granada Matador. Combined, you are invincible and a true force to be reckoned with. So get ready, world. Our LVJUSD Class of 2020 is coming. You will be the problem solvers, the advocates, the leaders, and the voices that will shape our future, and we will all be better because of you. You will leave an indelible mark on our hearts and our community forever. I, like you, have mourned the loss of the traditional senior class events, activities, and typical graduation ceremonies that have come to mark the end of school, which definitely do not look the same this year. But we've all learned to cope, strategize, and work together. We've gathered our inner strength to come together with the common purpose to do the best we can under the circumstances that are present. Each and every one of you in the class of 2020 deserves our congratulations, as we wish you all the best and celebrate and commemorate you in unique and innovative ways, with citywide banners, lawn signs, videos, entire pages of our local newspapers, on the local news, and even the Vine Cinema marquee. Our entire community has come together to celebrate and honor you. And yes, it was very important to all of us that you have some sense of closure, of pomp and circumstance, and that each of you be able to have one last ceremonial walk or drive-through exchange on your own campus. You and your loved ones deserve your special moment in the sun. Literally, it's definitely warm in Livermore. And thanks go out to our board, our committed staff, and our community. Despite the world pandemic, our graduates will have their moments in the spotlight in a more personalized and individualized fashion, but their moments nevertheless. You're going out with style and class as we commemorate this ultra-important milestone in your life. And I'm confident you're ready for whatever the future holds for you. So let's take a moment also to thank your parents, your families, your teachers, your administrators, for all they've done over the years to help you arrive at this transition. And I know you will pause to thank them as well. Our class of 2020 is truly memorable for all that it is, all that it has lived through, and all that it will come to be. And I would venture to speculate that you will have the most amazing class reunions, as you will always be bonded in unique ways to each other and to all of us forever. Today marks the end of an era and a cumulative experience, but it's also a beginning of the next phase of your life. As you embark on your next journey, stay connected with all of us. We are your greatest fans, and we will never stop supporting you and rooting for you for the rest of your lives. Congratulations, class of 2020. You are and always will be unforgettable.
Hello, Granada Matadors. I'm Craig Bueno, and I'm the president of your Board of Education. Our goal is to provide you the opportunity of an education that will allow you to contribute and thrive in an ever-changing world, a world that we have all seen change so quickly this year. I am confident, though, that the grit, determination, and resiliency you've learned will allow you to achieve your goals. We're quite fortunate to live here in a community that cherishes and supports education. Our community's support is modernizing our schools, constructing the multi-million-dollar Granada Athletic Plaza, and is now expressing their overwhelming support for your class, the class of 2020. Pay forward their support and let the events of today drive you with purpose, and you will achieve your goals. Remember today, as you will reflect upon this time years from now, with your hindsight being 2020. On behalf of our entire Board of Education, congratulations, and go Matadors!
Hello, this is Chris Wenzel, trustee for the Livermore Valley Joint Unified School District. I wanted to say congratulations to all the seniors on graduating 2020, especially a shout out to my son Ryan. Tough year, but you got through it. So good luck in the future and good luck in college and whatever your endeavors are. Again, congratulations, class of 2020.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Chuck Rogie. I'm with the Livermore School Board, and a great big shout out to the class of 2020, Granada High School and Livermore High School. And those that are promoting from 8th grade into high school, it's going to be the start of your next 4 years, and you'll have great 4 years. And with that, go Mats, go Cowboys, and go Morgan.
Congratulations to the class of 2020, to our 8th graders who are promoting, and our high school seniors at Del Val, Vineyard, Granada, and Livermore High Schools, with a special shout out to my son Canyon. Times are weird, that's for sure, but I do know one thing. The class of 2020 knows how to do hard things. The resiliency of your class will be historic. Congratulations to you and your families, and good luck in your future endeavors. Congratulations, class of 2020.
I want to offer congratulations to the Livermore 8th graders who are promoting, the high school seniors who are graduating from our school district, the high school students gathered as kindergartners many years ago, 13 years ago at the Granada Stadium, and had a picture taken. We did the same thing last spring. And we know that you learned, got older and wiser during those 13 years. On the other hand, I'm sure that you will come to realize that quite a lot of what you learned in kindergarten are the things that will carry you through life. We wish you happiness and good health as you carry on in your life. Thank you.
Hi, class of 2020. I just wanted to say congratulations to each and every one of you, and I wish you all the best in whatever path it is you decide to take next in life.
Hey seniors, I just want to give a big shout out to you guys for being so awesome, being flexible in this time of uncertainty and helping us teachers out and reaching out to the underclassmen. I really hope that you do the best in life and I wish you luck.
Hello Matadors! I have my graduation robe on because I have a special message just for the seniors. Seniors, some of you I have known since freshman year and some of you I still haven't met, but you are graduating from Granada High School and that is awesome. I am so proud of each and every one of you. And maybe you've been told before that high school is the best 4 years of your life. They were lying. Everything after high school is so much better. You get to make your own decisions, you get to lead your own life, and you get to build the future that you want to see. I know that a lot of people are wanting to go back to what's normal, but why don't we go back to something better? You can do that, and you have the power and the future and the creativity to get us there. So while I'm here saying congratulations to you and telling you that I can't wait to see what you do in the next chapter, I hope you do the same thing for yourself. Make a point to see all of your accomplishments and recognize yourself for all the hard work and diligence you have done during these 12 years of education. And what you do starting in June, moving forward, it's all up to you. And I am so excited for you. Bye, Matadors.
Hey Granada, it's Mrs. Therian, counselor at Granada High School. I just wanted to say a huge congratulations to every single one of you. You've worked hard and you deserve all the best. Good luck.
Class of 2020, Granada High School. I'm sorry it didn't turn out the way that we all wanted it to. It's a bummer. But you know what? Each one of you have it in you to go out and do amazing things in this world. So just remember that, okay? You go out and you go get it, all right? You guys are going to be fine. So right now during this quarantine, finish every day. Try and win the day, okay? Find something new and try and win each day to get a little better at something. Be passionate about people. Let them know you love them, you know. Send a message to somebody. Write a letter, all right? But next year, best of luck to all of you, and I really hope that we get to see you. I miss you. I miss a lot of memories. You guys made a big impact on me. You made an impact on these two little guys. So we miss you. We love you. Congratulations on your graduation, and can't wait to see you guys again and the relationships we had and how you guys treated each other and your teachers. You guys are an awesome group of kids, so don't forget that, all right? So best of luck and congratulations.
Bye, Granada. Bye.
Hey seniors, it's Fedo Bailey here. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations for making it through what will easily be the most interesting senior year ever. So congratulations. I hope that college is a little less eventful but much more meaningful and full of adventure in a good way for you guys. You guys have been awesome and I miss seeing you. Bye.
Hey Senior Matadors, it's Nurse Shelley. I just wanted to send you guys all a message to let you know how proud I am of all that you've done. You have been resilient, you've persevered, and gotten through disappointments that are beyond imaginable your senior year. So stay strong, keep your heads held high, be proud of all of you've done, go forward and do amazing things, and come back and tell your Matador family all about it. And I'm especially proud of the perseverance of my T1D students. You guys know who you are. Take care.
Hey Granada, this is Mrs. Greer. Congratulations, class of 2020. Been thinking of you all, remembering back to forensic science and biology and physiology the last couple years. And I know that in this season of challenge and difficulty and just wondering why it's all happening, I know that each of you has been created for such a time as this. And because of this time, as you endure these things, you will be wiser, you will be stronger, and you will be even more prepared for the future that lies ahead. And in the meantime, know how much I am so proud of you, how much I love you, and can't wait for you all to come back and visit. So congratulations and enjoy these magical moments in your graduation season.
Seniors, congratulations! We will never forget the class of 2020. Stay happy.
Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. I want to take a few moments to say congratulations to the seniors. You guys have so much to be proud of, and you've all worked so hard to get where you're at. I know the senior year hasn't gone the way you expected. None of us could have predicted this in any way, but you have worked very hard and you're almost there. I look forward to celebrating graduation with you soon, and to everybody else, I hope you're all finding ways to stay mentally happy and healthy and taking care of yourselves and your family.